Welcome back, Focus Learners. Okay, let's dive into this. Today, our explainer is taking us on a really dramatic exploration of a truly terrifying and honestly awe-inspiring ancient apocalyptic text. It's known as the Judgment of the Spirits. We're going to unpack a narrative here that deals with cosmic justice, ancient rebellion, and hidden truths that are literally so heavy they shake the heavens. If you've ever wondered how ancient texts conceptualize the absolute ultimate forms of justice and just the sheer terrifying weight of hidden knowledge, well, you're in the exact right place. Let's delve into this together to understand the true severity of these eternal secrets.
Section 1. The Book of Parables. Ancient Secrets Revealed. So let's set the stage first by establishing exactly where these secretive origins come from. The Book of the Parables is essentially framed as a compilation of signs and cosmic secrets. The text's narrator tells us that his grandfather, Enoch, gave him the signs of all the secrets in a book, right along with the parables given to him. Enoch then took all of that and compiled it into the words of this specific book. And you know this is absolutely crucial. Why? Because all the staggering, mind-bending information we're about to look at comes directly from this very compilation. It represents humanity's deepest, most profound conceptualization of hidden, cosmic knowledge passed down through generations. So it's not just a story, right? It's presented as the ultimate revelation of the universe's hidden mechanics.
Section 2. Even angels feel fear. A cosmic reaction.
Now we have to ask ourselves, what kind of information could possibly be so severe that it terrifies an untouchable celestial being? Now what's really interesting about this is the sheer raw emotion we see from an archangel. We have a quote from the Holy Michael speaking to Raphael. He says, "The power of the Spirit forces me and angers me, and on account of the severity of the judgment of the secrets, the judgment over the angels." Look closely at those verbs. Michael isn't just passively observing this judgment, he is being forced and angered by it. The severity of these eternal secrets and the judgment placed over other angels is so profoundly heavy that it provokes this visceral, intense emotional reaction from literally one of the highest spiritual beings in the text.
Michael actually continues his thought with a staggering question. Who can endure a judgment before which they melt away? Just pause for a second and think about the imagery there. A judgment that doesn't just happen and then fade away into the past. No, it is past and it remains. It's this permanent state of cosmic justice so intense that celestial beings literally melt away before it. It really bridges the gap between these ancient, unfathomable cosmic beings and our own very human sense of awe and terror. Because honestly, if angels are melting away, where does that leave everyone else?
Michael drives this point home again, saying to Raphael, "Who is he whose heart is not softened concerning it, and whose reins are not shaken by this word?" And this brilliantly illustrates the intense physical and emotional toll of these secrets. When the ancient text talks about a softened heart, it basically means a heart that has lost all its courage or firmness in the face of absolute terror. And reins being shaken, well, that's an ancient way of saying your very core, your gut, is trembling. These eternal secrets exact a massive, massive toll on even the holiest of figures.
Section 3. Acting like gods. The ultimate rebellion.
So let's open up the mystery box here and reveal the exact crime that triggered such a massive reaction in the first place. The text tells us explicitly, a judgment has come over them on account of those whom they have thus led out. See, these rogue spirits aren't just facing wrath in a vacuum. They're facing this severe, melting judgment primarily because they rebelled by leading others astray. They essentially took others down with them. It's a corruption that spread like wildfire, which makes the crime deeply systemic within the whole cosmic order.
But here is the very root of the issue. As he stands before the Lord of the Spirits, Michael speaks to Raphael and states, "And I will not be for them under the eye of the Lord, for the Lord of the Spirits is angered at them, because they act as if they were like gods." So the crucial point is, the ultimate rebellion was elevating themselves to the status of the divine. This incredible hubris is exactly what angers the Lord of the Spirits, and it's the precise reason why the Holy Michael entirely washes his hands of them, flat out refusing to stand for them or defend them under the Lord's eye.
Section 4. The Eternal Hidden Judgment. Cosmic Justice. Okay, so we know the crime, and we know the sheer terror it induces, which brings us to the final, uncompromising consequence. Let's move on and see how this builds a complete picture of cosmic justice. For the innocent, neither angel nor man will receive his portion. But for the guilty, they alone will receive their judgment to all eternity. This hidden judgment is remarkably precise. It isn't some chaotic, sweeping destruction that hits everyone. It's highly targeted.
It exclusively and permanently applies to the rebellious spirits alone. The text is super clear that innocent humans and obedient angels are entirely spared from this specific portion of wrath. The guilty brought this upon themselves by acting as gods and leading others out, and so they and they alone bear the weight of this hidden judgment forever.
As we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with a question to ponder. If the severity of the eternal secrets and these hidden judgments are enough to soften the hearts and shake the very core of untouchable archangels, how should humanity view the uncompromising, terrifying finality of this ancient cosmic justice? It's a really profound look into how our ancestors understood order, rebellion, and the incredible weight of divine consequence. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive, Focused Learners. Keep questioning, keep analyzing, and I'll see you in the next explainer.